In Austin's hot housing market, there's a good chance if you live near an empty lot, and it will not be long before someone builds something on it. A viewer reached out to us for help when 3 new homes started going in uphill from her house. Soon, after some heavy summer rains, she found herself in a muddy mess downhill.
And we found in most cases the city only steps in after the damage is done. But that could change since KXAN investigator Robert Maxwell took those concerns to the city.
Yeah, I don't have a home.
From this to this. Melissa Maker's been out of her West Austin house for more than a month, the victim of not one flood, but 2.
I'm a complete refugee in my hometown because I have a home, but I can't go to it.
These photos show the aftermath of the unexpected water damage to Maker's hardwood floors, her wood trim and walls. Even outside, mud overwhelmed her own drainage system.
As I told the gentleman with the builder when he came over that morning, I pointed to the drain and I said, "Do you see that mud? That's not my mud. That's your mud on my drain. I don't have any dirt in my yard."
What did he say?
"I'm sorry." And that was it.
She says the floods happened during summer rainstorms when loose soil from neighboring uphill lots cascaded onto her property on River Place Boulevard. In July, Maker sued the builder, West People's Homes of Austin. The lawsuit contends the builder violated the Texas Water Code when he altered the natural flow of rainwater and was negligent in failing to construct rain barriers during construction and provide proper drainage. After the first flood, Maker says the builder sent this text message promising the problem was fixed, that her home wouldn't get silted again. She says she went ahead with pricey repairs, only to have the second rainstorm ravage the inside of her home again, along with her trust.
Do you have any idea when you're going to be back to normal?
No, I don't. There have been no formal assurances offered to me that this problem is fixed, even temporarily.
KXAN reached out to the builder. Owner West Peoples responded with this email. He writes a possible solution involves hiring a hydrologist and working with the uphill landowner, the one uphill from him. The State Land Development Code recommends builders use erosion controls. In fact, the builder's own permit application in this case shows he intended to do that. And on the land survey he included, there's a clear 4-foot drop between his and Maker's properties.
It's going to be an erosion hazard map.
We showed it to Austin's Planning and Development Department Supervisor, Jose Roig.
One would assume there'd be an erosion protection device put in place.
The person that is building this house is responsible to actually install that.
In other words, KXAN found out the city relies on the builder to install protections like this fabric fence. It's designed to hold silt and water on the land being developed.
Why can't the city put in place ordinances that better protect a homeowner who's downslope?
In this case, I think that may be a good idea. It's something that it may be put in place on the building code or the residential code.
Roig says amending a city code could take a while.
Then the kitchen was also affected.
Melissa Maker, meantime, continues to live in limbo. And unlike so many Austinites, prays it doesn't rain again soon.
I love my house. And I just want it back. I want my house back. I want my life back.
And adding insult to injury, Melissa Maker's insurance won't pay for any of this. They're calling it damage from a flood. But she lives nowhere near a flood zone, so never thought to buy flood insurance. And Robert and Shannon, we checked, in last Friday's storms, her house was not flooded out, thankfully.
That is good news. So in general, what do city officials recommend that homeowners do?
They say as soon as you see someone building something uphill from you, to call the city info line, 311. They'll get someone out there to make sure those erosion controls are in place and keep your place dry.
All right, Robert, thank you very much. Important information. We have put links to the city's permitting site and flood insurance information with this investigation on KXAN.com. You'll find that right now. And we'll let you know about any changes to the city's building codes that come as a result of this story.